Yo, what's up, man? This your boy D with On the Porch, and today, man, I got some special guests with me here today, and they about to tell us, they about to just give us an insight of what our high school seniors went through this year, and graduating and going off into college, and just wondering what they expect, what they think about what's going on in the neighborhoods today with our teenagers. So they sitting there chopping it up with us today on the porch. You know what I'm saying? And let's get right to it. Let me introduce you to who we got. I got my big boy over here in the corner, Colvin.
How y'all doing?
Tell the people you graduated from De La
De
Salle.
La Salle graduated 2023. Graduated with this guy right here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I got my girl Angelica right here. Down up Kennedy. Y'all, she a cougar. Slide over something. Slide over something. Y'all, she a cougar, man. That Kennedy cougar, you know what I'm saying? High school graduate. I got my girl Kayla right here. Now, why are you gonna do that to the camera? Why are you
Because
gonna
I
look
thought
like
you was
that?
going to go to Lance.
You want me to go to Lance
I
right?
thought you was going to do that.
You gotta cut. She cough as soon as the thing starts. You gotta cut that out.
I got my homeboy Lance with me there. Another De La Salle graduate. Another De La Salle graduate. This is my homeboy, but all y'all know this is my son right here. So I'm gonna try to get him to be as honest and forthcoming as possible with me.
Yes. Class of 23. Southern University. Go Jaguars.
And I got the one and only Kayla sitting over here. Kayla telling people you went to
More Easton.
Easton and
Still here, wrong.
oh man. Damn, that's what's up.
But nah, now we talking about dual enrollment. I had
I
three
did
dual
that too.
enrollment. University of Holy Cross, LSU,
LSU too.
UNO.
What done? I was in that class, basketball.
College algebra type, you know what I'm saying? Well, we didn't graduate from the college like Easton did, because you know De La Salle don't put on for us, but you know.
Yeah.
I
We'll
graduated.
get to that later. We'll get to that later. That's the end of the.
I'm still waiting for my transcripts.
What college you had been for over to doing the road? Oh, okay. That's what's up. Hands up. No, no, we not. So, oh man, so man, y'all got to meet the people sitting here. So this is what we gonna do. We gonna go ahead and just jump right on into it. And my thing is, I'm asking y'all, and just being real, just however you felt in your senior year. That senior year came up, time to get ready to go graduate. Y'all knew what y'all had to do as far as getting to school every day, as far as being on time, getting the classwork turned in. Some of y'all got after school activities, like both of y'all played football. Y'all know what practice and stuff had. Angelica, you was a major rep, right? Kayla, any after school
I did a bunch of active stuff,
so
we
just
can wait for that.
So with that being said, what was that driving force behind you saying, man, I gotta do this, I gotta get all this done, and still worry about graduating? What kept you moving? What you think, Kayla?
I mean, went through your 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, you might as well just finish it. My family, my motivation, and trying to do better and be better, and show my little cousins that, you know, it's possible, but at the same time, it's just like, you came so far, don't give up.
Might as well just do your thing, huh? Get the hell on out of there. What you think?
High school is tough, especially like my story with like 8th through sophomore year. Like I hated going to school. Like at Shaw, and school wasn't for me back at that time. But then I guess I get to the other side, I was actually wanted to go to school, football practice. Now, to tell you the truth, after we was done football, I was like, oh, why am I still at school, you know? But, you know, I finished it because I was with my friends, my partners. So it was like, I ain't gonna say I enjoyed being with them, but I enjoyed school too. We had with the teachers and everything. So I guess I said I didn't want to be like no statistic out here. Kobe didn't finish school, you know, so usually everybody in my family always finishes, so I'm gonna do that too, you know, get it done.
That's what's up. What you think, brother?
As a graduating senior, it was rough because our 9th grade year wasn't too good, 10th grade year wasn't good at all, 11th grade year. It was like my personal experience. I didn't like my 11th grade year because, I wasn't with my class that much. And I did like the little college program. Didn't like it. I didn't want to be it. Tried to get out of it. But my 12th grade year, I was just like, I'm done at this point. I'm capable of getting the grades, all of that stuff. So why not just finish? And my people pushed me to do it, so I was just like, I'm gonna do it for me. Yeah. Just to show younger people that if you put your mind to it, the outcome.
Right. So why you wanted to finish it up?
Well, I wanted to finish high school because I have a lot of expectations built for me, family, my parents. So one thing that really kept me going was to impress or to prove my parents right. I always wanted to make them happy. So besides graduating, I wanted to make good grades, like, honor roll, get that every quarter, get the torture roll and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Even bigger, I wanted to win valedictorian, but I think that was kind of out of reach for me, because I was playing sports and stuff, and I wish I would have picked honors classes my sophomore year, but I was blessed to have dual enrollment classes.
Right.
So once I seen stuff like that coming to me, I was like, I gotta load on my back, and you gotta carry on with it.
Right. So look, and anybody could jump in on this here. How is it in high school as a senior? You got like all y'all just said, y'all had a lot on y'all back from after school activity to classwork. How can y'all even hold down like a personal life? How is that possible?
Especially for football players. I know Lance could tell you Friday night you ain't getting home to what, Lance?
Probably about 11.
Especially Mr. Charles' class.
Mr.
You had
Charles.
homework Friday night. You ain't kept playing football. You gotta get home at 12 o'clock.
And he was at the game.
And he was at the game.
You
You
up.
the homework due at 12. So
I
you'd
dapped
be
Mr.
like,
Charles up, and he and I had told him that I'm about to go do your homework right after this. He just laughed it off, but I found that kind of disrespectful. I mean, he could have just,
yeah,
took
he's
it
the
away.
athletic director. You like, come on, man, cut us some slack. They can do Sunday or something. But getting home at 1 o'clock, you got to eat something, still take a shower. You got to wake right back up in the morning, go back to football practice Saturday, and go get some conditioning in. So it was tough. Like you probably during our football season, Sunday was our only day off. We right back at it again Monday.
Right.
So like all the parties and stuff, we couldn't deal with that football season. So I ain't gonna say I didn't have a personal life because I was with them. Like on the day before the games, we'd go to Hooters and stuff. So I ain't gonna say I have a personal life, but it just we had no time to ourselves. It's always with a group of people.
Right. So what I'm saying, what did y'all kind of like do as far as like having friends or being part of groups or with everything else you had going on in school?
With the activities and stuff that I partaked in, all my friends was in it, so
Okay.
I couldn't escape them.
Oh.
So I mean,
You said that like
I couldn't escape them. No matter what I did, they were there too. So.
okay. So it wasn't pretty much like you didn't miss out on a lot. No. What about you, Andrew?
I missed out on a couple of things because my friends did other things that I wasn't like interested in. But
Interested like what?
like sports,
Okay.
like some did softball, track and stuff like that. Couldn't manage that because I have asthma.
Okay.
But we made time for each other and we like sat down, got to like catch up on stuff. And I don't know, it was just like personal.
Okay.
It was hard, but we managed it because it was just like we have a connection. So it's like we could go days without talking, then come back,
And be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that. Okay. So, man, and I guess you're in high school, and I know everybody got their ups and downs in high school. But what it was like, what did any of y'all experience any kind of challenges as far as peer pressure, drugs, violence, any of that, any of that kind of, huh?
They got the random kids in the bathroom, but they ain't peer pressure. Honestly, I ain't gonna say I don't believe in peer pressure, but I don't think anybody can make you do nothing you don't want to do. You know.
Right.
So they had the random kids. And you got this, you got that. You know, you use the bathroom and walk back out. So
Right.
They're gonna have that in every school. I think that's what the world getting to today.
Right.
So
Right.
You got to live with it now, which is bad. It's terrible to say, but what can you do?
Well, you gotta just go with it.
Yeah.
So, and y'all never experienced like any of those kind of things. No?
I have,
Yeah.
but I was blessed with being mentally strong, so I don't think I was influenced with other things that I knew that was going to distract me or limit me in any way. And plus, I was blessed with good parents, so they taught me how to do certain things and stuff like that.
Right. Man, that's what's up. So, man, y'all sound like y'all just went through this whole high school thing with a breeze.
Yeah, high school was a breeze.
Yeah.
I ain't
Besides
gonna
ninth
agree.
grade.
The drug was an issue.
Yeah.
Not for me. Not for me.
No, I'm just saying. That's what I'm asking Caleb. By being in the school, by being in the school, I'm not saying it affected you in no kind of way, but just seeing it in school every day. What you thought about it? How did you look at it? Was it like one of those things where you were just like, man, I can't? What was your take on it? Just give me your personal opinion on how you felt about seeing it.
To be honest with you, it was annoying. They had checked my bag a couple of times. She smelled marijuana on me. When in reality, it was a couple of other kids that would be smoking or it smelled like smoke. So I'm getting checked. And I'm not going through it. But that had happened, and then when you try to sell drugs on a school trip, they came to our hotel room. A friend of mine came to my hotel room and said, "Oh boy, selling." I'm like, I don't want whatever you. I don't want nothing, but I don't want what you be on. You don't even be here. So I definitely don't want to feel.
So you did so with that. That's like you said, he don't even be here, right? So that's kind of dealing with people coming in that don't even have nothing to do with the school.
No, that's he a kid. He
Okay.
attended the school.
Okay.
So like every class I had, every AP honors, diploma class, he was there as well.
Oh wow.
So I couldn't escape it. I couldn't escape the smell.
So it was just that, and I can see why it'd probably be a little hard to have to deal with that throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? And then you getting knocked like you was like accused like you was part of that. You know what I'm saying? So how did you deal with it for the year?
I'm not trying to be funny, but I would ask my teachers if I smell like it, spray my perfume like on my bag a lot, because I mean I have every class with them, so I can't. And then the police, they gonna sniff my bags, the dog gonna sniff my bags. We gonna have the radios, gonna keep asking me questions. So this is all I can do right now. I can't snitch on nobody. I can't do nothing.
Right. I know, huh? And then, damn, that gotta be tough. You had y'all both was in the school where y'all had to deal with police officers, right? And seeing and knowing how does that make it? Does it make you feel safer in the school, or how does it make you feel to know you have officers with firearms on, guns on them every day at your school, metal detectors checking your bag, all that kind of thing?
When I'm not guilty, which I'm never am, but like if I'm not guilty, it bothers me, right? But at the same time, I do feel safe because we had multiple lockdowns to search for guns, to search for drugs. So it just makes me feel a little bit safer. It's not the best option. There could be other things, but going is that a fight could turn into a shootout and whatnot. So police officers, I feel like it makes me safe.
Right. Wow. Damn.
It makes me safe, but then it makes me just think like, it's the stuff y'all do on the regular, like y'all can't just get your education and go about your day. Like I understand sometimes we like homes and stuff like that, but taking it every day, I'm not trying to bash nobody, but taking it every day, like messing up your own life or something like that. Like you could have, tried something else. You could have just, I don't know.
Honestly, I really think most of the high school teenagers, they do it to look cool. Honestly, like
Yeah.
I see it, and I tell them that. I said, bro, they do it honestly because they can wait to get like we go to school from what 7:45 to 2:30. You got 2:30 all the way till you go back to school at 7:45 to do it the whole time, but you rather do it at school. Risk getting caught. You might as well just go do it at home. So I really think they only do it to be cool. And you know they rebels. They gonna break the rules because it's just the rules just there. So you're gonna break it. So I don't really think they need it. I think they just do it to look cool. Honestly, because that was the case y'all needed it. Y'all would do it before school, and then y'all last year throughout the day. They just do it to look cool.
So look, Kobe, what you saying that, right? How would you feel about somebody telling you, well, you went to De La Salle, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? How would you see what I'm saying? They'd be like, well, you went to De La Salle. You don't know nothing, okay?
It's in every school. So that we didn't have kids get caught for it. So I ain't gonna, just because I go to De La Salle, which you know, it's up to the school. I don't think that's a good statement to make because it's to me it's in every school, honestly.
Right.
It's in every school. So I wouldn't just because I go to De La Salle, I don't see it. I see it everywhere. I did see it every day until I graduated. But,
Right.
You know. They can say it, but I don't think it's not a true statement.
Right. Well, damn. So, and I guess that's what I was asking y'all when I say how y'all go about dealing with the violence. It's like what you said. You know, y'all having time when people coming into school checking for guns. You know what I'm saying? How does that affect y'all going forward with education? If you sitting in class and all of a sudden they're like, hey, we coming through here for a sweep with guns.
It's like the education cut short because we have to stop teaching, stop learning, stop everything so you can check our bags.
Right.
So, no learning going.
No learning. And what I guess the next thing is this one of the things that brings on frustration to all the students in there, or it's just like, hey, you got to stop at your work on, so we ain't worried about it.
About an AP and honors dual enrollment, you know, the people who care, it affects us because it's like we have to stop studying, preparing for tests and whatnot, and trying to pass these classes all because you wanted to bring stuff that shouldn't even be in the school. But for those who are in like regular classes with the ankle monitors who don't care, it's like to them it's like a fun thing, like a game to them.
Wait, hold on, time out.
Yeah.
Time out, Kayla.
Monitors.
Time out. You mean to tell me y'all this school kids are ankle monitors?
I was at like 2 schools because I was at my school and then I had to go to like another school for classes I take. So it was just like I can't escape none of that. It's like, okay, yeah, I don't see it at my school that much because you have something like common sense. It's like, I mean, the football coaches, most of the children that was on the football team, their coaches don't play obvious. So like, if they get in trouble, you already know the coach is coming. The deans don't really have to come. They just gotta call the coach, and that's what everybody like. If you in an auxiliary or any sports, they're not gonna just tell the dean. They're gonna tell your coach, and you're gonna have to suffer like consequences afterwards. So it was just like that's how it was at my school, like my home school. And then at the other school, it was normal, but it wasn't because it was just like, you know, they cared, but at some point they just gave up because it was just like, the more we pressure y'all to try and do right, the more y'all gonna just like do it wrong and like do what you want to do regardless. So it's just like, we care for y'all, we care about y'all, but it's just like, I'm not about to keep on constantly showing that I care and you don't care for yourself. So it's just like,
I don't think I could attest to like police coming to sweep the school at De La Salle, but I think me and Lance can say we suffered with kids getting in trouble for it. Like, I'm sorry for bringing back the sports, but like we missing the plot one of our best players because he in trouble, he's suspended. Like one of the young kids getting caught with it, and we gotta run every rep at practice. You know, we suffered. We ain't suffered y'all kind of ways. It's hard to believe, but I wouldn't know how y'all go through it, but we suffered with that too. Now, like I said, I still don't understand why they do it at school. We just do it at home, but you can do it outside of school. So.
Right. Because that's kind of crazy, man. We got 4 kids from went to totally different schools, but it's kind of crazy how they can say, "Oh, the gun issue, we don't know nothing about that. We don't know nothing about," and it's like you just said, it's hard to believe that damn y'all had to go through that. And Kayla, Kayla could say, nah, this was like a ongoing thing in school, you know, guns and drugs, and it's like, damn, how can you even focus straight? And this for anybody, this for any one of y'all. How can you even focus straight knowing that, man, my life could possibly be in danger? So how the hell I can sit here and do some work?
And I think that's why my parents too is not sending to private school. Cause like, I'm from the West Bank, and I could have went to any of the John Everett's or anything in my district, the Helen College. And I really think they believe when they hear it was like, I don't want to send my son to school. We have to go with school all the time. You know, think something gonna happen. And you probably don't have nothing to do with it. You just have school learning, and something could just happen. So I'm blessed and happy that my parents sent me to a private school. I don't have to worry about things. Blessed. That's crazy.
Right. So that's what I'm saying, Kelly. How could you go throughout your how it was? What was your mental status going into school every day, knowing, man, this could be a day where I'm probably gonna get my bag checked for, and I'm in the honor class. I'm probably gonna get my bag checked for something if somebody got a gun in it, or you're looking for drugs, or like you said, ankle monitors. Children walking around with ankle monitors on. Man, that's gotta be kind of rough.
I like my school, but I just don't agree with the things they do,
Right.
just the people. So what make me just go on is just knowing that after a certain time, I can immediately leave out, just go.
Right. Well, shit. Well, you graduated. That's all that matters. You got the hell up out of there. But damn, that's a lot. These are some of the things, these are some of the things I wanted to talk about and just see what y'all go through as kids while y'all in school. You know what I'm saying? Because this could help somebody else. You know what I'm saying? They could see this here and be like, damn, I didn't know this shit was happening like that. I didn't know you felt this way. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know people felt this way. So with graduating, y'all off to college. What are y'all expecting from college? What are y'all? Because all y'all gonna stay on campus, right? Pretty much. So now y'all going in the element where there's no parents around. Y'all gonna probably be living with somebody. Y'all know, not probably. Y'all are gonna be living with someone. Some of the things you was able to run from in high school, running meaning when school was over with, you was able to say, I'm going home and that's it. I ain't gotta worry about this no more. But now it's gonna be looking at you 24 hours a day because of the roommate you have, or because of the campus you on. What's y'all thought on that? On how y'all feel about going off into this whole new world?
Yeah, I feel like, when you go to college, since you are going to be surrounded by all the stuff that you're talking about, I feel like what I'm going to do and what people should do is kind of like just engage with yourself, find areas where you can be by yourself, whether that's going to the library or going to your room, or just like engaging with yourself and, being like mentally strong, don't let those other things get to you, and do something you like. I'm going to college to play football, so I think most of my time is going to be, training and practice and playing games. So just find like a gateway to, make yourself happy in the meantime of, doing all this work, because I know I'm having a lot of work. So, yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah.
I think the hardest thing for me, I'm gonna miss my parents, and my sisters and my whole family. So, but I think honestly, wherever I go, I think I'm gonna be all right. And you always come back. Now I'm gonna be playing football, so it's gonna be a little hard. But I think I'm gonna be all right. It's just I feel like college is like another test, another roadblock we gotta just get over.
Right.
Especially if you major in something that you actually like and you're interested in, you're gonna want to push to get through it so you can do it. My dream is always to own my own business. I don't know if I like to cook, so I'm doing a minor in culinary. So if I either be a head chef or have my own restaurant anywhere, so I'll try to push through that. And my major is marketing, so I have my own business, how to advertise and stuff like that. So I'll try to push through it and get. I ain't gonna say get done by as fast as I can, but I get to the next step of my life. So.
Right. So what's your take on college?
I guess I'll try some parties. I don't like parties. I don't really care for people, but I guess I'll try stuff that's not what I usually do. Just to meet people, talk, whatnot, try to have fun.
Try to have fun, make new friends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't get sidetracked.
You'll never know.
but try like something different. You try something different while you're out there. Because Angelica, you hit it off the college. It's no more. You can't go and say I'm just gonna go to my safe place. Your safe place is on that campus. You know what I'm saying? So how would you?
I feel like it's gonna be hard for me because I don't really like get active and get out and do stuff that typical teenagers do. So it's gonna be like hard at the beginning, but then I'm gonna push myself to like try new things, meet new people, because I'm on my own at this point. Like I can't run home to my mom. I can't run home and just be like, oh, I want to go back to the nest. I can't do this. I can't do that because at some point I gotta grow up on my own. I gotta do my own thing, and it's like I'm not gonna be there forever until like baby five. She's not gonna be there to always, oh well, this is your second plan. She's gonna push me and like force me to do my own thing because it's like you're a young adult, so you have to do it as well. Thing that you want to do, you're going to.
Right.
It's like hard. And think about it, it's just like stressful.
Right. That's the thing, cause now y'all about to step into, like Angelica saying, y'all about to step into this world where now it's gonna be y'all. Now we gonna be here to help y'all along the way, but it's gonna be y'all. Y'all about to step into a world where it's y'all. Y'all decisions, whatever decisions y'all make going forward, it can impact your entire life. You know what I'm saying? You never sit back and think about that. How just sitting back and think about that. How you feel about that? You look at it like, whoa, this is shit I never thought about before.
I already think my sisters, watching them go to college, I think that helped me a little bit. Seeing what they all close, like my sister go to Xavier, and so like but I'm just saying, like my mama cried when she dropped my sister off. She was right down the street, so I know it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard for me too. But I think just watching them, I think if I stay in touch with them, I'm probably gonna call her every day, And I think it's gonna be hard. It's definitely gonna be hard. But I think she trying to prepare me now, make my own decisions, my own responsibility. Like I just got a new car, put my own gas in my car. So I think she's trying to start preparing my dad too. Also, he used to give me everything I asked for. Video games. Now I'm doing all pretty much stuff on my own now. I still ask them for a little something. I guess they're trying to prepare me for it, so I'm happy for that.
Right. That's what's up. So how you look at that, Kevin? Like, it's gonna be you.
I'm not ready for it. I'm not.
No.
I'm missing my mom,
Yeah.
my pets, plants. I'm gonna miss everything.
Wait. You said your pets?
Yeah, shout out to my pets.
Yeah. How many?
I got two. I got a bird and a dog.
Okay. And you saying that the whole thing going on with your pets, your family, you just saying you gonna miss everybody.
I'm gonna miss everybody and
Right. So why are you choosing to go farther?
because I want to get the experience. I don't want to stay here while I'm reminded of violence, everything I'm trying to do.
Damn, with that. Okay. So with that, you say you don't be reminded of everything that's here in the city, right? The violence. With a lot of the violence we got going on in the city today, most of it being done by the team. How do y'all feel about that? Meaning, knowing by y'all being teenagers, right? Most of y'all got your own cars, or most of y'all have cars y'all can get to. But y'all able to get out in the street, go to parties, go be part of New Orleans like most people are. How does it feel knowing, hey, when I go into somewhere, people looking at me like, man, I wonder if he got a gun on. I wonder if he about to do this or he about to do that. Being black teenagers, and being a black teen female, how does it feel knowing people looking at you and thinking, oh, she may be easy. I can just get her and do what I want. How do y'all feel about that?
It sucks.
Yeah.
Like it sucks. Like, people go to prom. Everybody look up to go to after parties. I went home. I didn't go to no. And me and Lance, best friends, hosted the party. I told him, like, I'm not going. I was in my 18 AMG. I'm not fucking my 18 car in the Claiborne Bridge. I told him that, and I kept it real. Like, and he said he had security. I said the security gonna worry about the car, worry about their life. They're not gonna run after no car. So I like the carjacking, the violence. I stay away from it. I try to, the parties I go to. If it's uptown, I probably won't go. If it's in the east, I'm definitely not going.
I stay in the east, so I can't really.
Yeah,
talk from
Lance from the east. Lance like that. Like I said, if it's in the east, I'm definitely not going. So on West Bank, someplace I'm probably not going. It's just the way it is. Now if it's a group of us, 10 of us, 11 of us, I maybe reconsider, but. It's hard. It's hard to pick what you want to go to. You get caught in the wrong place at the wrong time in life. So
Right.
You gotta take your time to think about where you're going. I did rather see me at a party, but now I used to go a lot, but
Right.
It's hard because it's just like you don't really like know what's gonna happen. You just gotta stay up to party. It's like I feel bad because it's just like I feel like these teenagers that's doing stuff like that. I feel like they was looking for love and they couldn't find it in the right place, so they feel like, okay, what's sense? I don't have it. Nobody has it. It's just like their mindset. It's just like once they didn't get what they wanted or wanted like love that they wanted, but I just feel like they was taking it out on everybody else. You gotta like sit back and think, is it really worth it? Like going down the wrong path because eventually you're gonna get caught. Like you're gonna get caught one more time. But you also taking like another life. That's bad too because you're just like that's an innocent person. Their life is being taken away from them and they probably have plans to do things they like. And then, I just like to stay away from it a lot because, I stay at home. I don't go to parties like that. Don't really go out like that unless it's with my family. And unless it's with like people that I know. Don't get into anything like that.
Right.
So it's just like,
One of those things, yeah.
I look at it like as a shocking reality, being black in today's society. I want to get tatted up. I want full arm sleeves and leg tats and stuff like that, but I really can't because I'm still growing up. And it's a lot of people that I have to influence that might be looking at me like, oh, he got tats. Oh, I already know what type he is because, the typical look. So right now, as much as I want to get tats or, get like a piercing or something or, do all types of crazy stuff, I can't because, I might be trying to get a job one day, going to college. I'm going for engineering. I don't know who I'm trying to impress. It might be somebody white, but judge me off what I look like. And as far as partying go, I feel like I still go to parties, probably not like a whole lot, but like I still go. But you really got to be mindful of what you do when you at parties, the decisions you make. Each decision you make is like key. Like not leaving your drinks around and who you hanging with and like, even the stuff you wear. Like you can't even wear certain stuff. You can't even wear a certain color because you might be repping somebody's gang. I'm a Crip, so I wear blue. I'm just playing, I'm not a Crip.
Boy, you about to get you a
I'm playing.
Nah,
Joke,
bro.
I'm not a Crip.
But he got red on. He got red on.
Just for the podcast, so, but yeah.
Karen, how you look at it? Like, what you think about it? Like, with everything going on in the city with teens, just people looking at you and already preconceiving what they think they know about you because of what's going on in the city.
It's annoying because like every time somebody make an assumption about me and we end up becoming friends, they tell me, oh, I thought you was me and I thought you was this, and they find out like I'm the opposite. I wouldn't say I'm nice, but they find out things that they thought was true about me. But so it's annoying dealing with the assumptions and dealing with the racism, the violence, not knowing if I can go here because a white man might look at me and feel some type of way, not knowing if I can go to the movies because a wannabe cop might stop me that happened before. So that's what I'm saying. So like you know, you gotta be careful, and you can't even do basic things without dealing with the stupidity.
Right, right. So, man, so y'all still go through a lot of things. Y'all still go through a lot of day-to-day things. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like y'all don't know. So my question is, why most of the time? Why most of the times as parents we think y'all don't know? Or why don't y'all try to come sit down and tell us, hey, look, I do know a little something.
I think parents probably don't know because parents think that, you know, I'm not with you all the time, so I don't know what's influencing you outside of school or when you at school. So I think, you know, my parent, my mom, you know, she's like an overthinker, so she's always installing information that I already know. I know not to leave my drinks. I know not to hang around this. I know not to sag my pants or whatever. But, you know, it's certain things my mom make me do, like I can't wear black hoodies or I can't wear a hood over my head. I can't put my hands in my pocket. But, you know, I be hearing her out. But, you know, some things I just feel like, you know, it's like I said, it's a shocking reality. You know, it's certain things that I can't do just because of my skin color.
I think so. Everything that the parents, it's not their fault. It's like they want us to be safe. And that's why my mom does it. I get mad on the inside, but I be like, okay, I understand. You know, but I try to tell her, like, Mom, I really hope you do something better than that. If I see trouble, I'm not walking to it. I'm walking away from it. You know, and like I said, I don't go to parties like that anyway. So it's just I always surround myself with good people. Like, you know, and all my friends, you know, good people.
Right,
so I never go around the bad crowd. I was never a follower. So I think that's she's starting to understand that now. So she used to be real hard on me. She's kind of loosened up a little bit. So but I think she's starting to understand.
Another thing is, every time I try to go out, my mom always bring up this. Something happened on Know the News where somebody got killed or a car accident. So I'm going to the East by my dad. She might, you know, 3 dudes just died in the East, and you sure don't want to go? But, you know, at the end of the day, I just know she's looking out for me. But, you know, I don't think stuff like that's going to influence me.
All y'all start laughing like y'all get that same thing. Like as soon as you say you want to do something,
everybody do. Like, it's trending on TikTok. Like, as soon as you try to go out, your mom says something about somebody dying. Yeah.
It could be a month ago. Somebody just died over there a month ago.
Yeah, like,
Mom, I'm not even going over there. I'm going.
Low key, she telling you not to go, but she can't really because you're getting older.
like for me, I don't really ask to go places because it's like I don't really answer.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
you know, she
I'm
does
not-
say no, so it's just like
I'm not even wasting my time walking in my mom's room and saying, Mom, can I go to a party? She gonna look. She ain't even gonna say. She gonna just look at it. I'm just walk right back.
That's
I'm not gonna
that's
waste
my
my time.
answer.
I might get by with a party, like, you know, and like if I
Every
say
once in a
uptown,
while.
but like if I say like, I'm like, you know, you gotta tell her, it's a good part of uptown. You know, mine ain't the bad part. You know, she might. I know one time when I was younger, like like junior year, I asked her, I said, Mom, they say it's in the good part of the East. She said no part good in the East. So
There are good parts in the East.
Look at him.
Eastovers.
It is. They have, like,
Bullard is good. Well, sometimes, you know, first of the month, you know, the food stamps come out. Everybody, you know, Walmart. And no shame, because we all use food stamps, but, you know, it be packed. You don't know who up in there.
So wait, from what I'm saying is, we think y'all don't be knowing these things, but
We
y'all
do.
do. Y'all do.
Boy, y'all know because it's just like
we
like,
do. We just don't like. It's hard to come. I'm telling you, it's so hard to just come and talk to a parent.
It
But then
is.
I did it one time. Like, okay, this actually works. So let me keep trying it. But like at the first time, it's so hard to just talk to your parents about things because they're gonna try to use their old school knowledge to
Right.
justify. Like, Mom, it's not back in the day. It's now. You know.
And even the stuff my mom do bring up, like somebody down, like I already know what she talking about. Like sometimes, like one time she brought up the dude that died from car number 48. She brought that to me like that was news to me. Like all the young kids already know like who's passing away. Like
Y'all already see it. Y'all already know and see it. So it's not like a big.
Yeah, it's not like a. I ain't, you know,
It's not. I'm not that. It's a shock to y'all. But by the time y'all parents bring it to y'all, like, I done seen it already. I know what's going on.
You know it's getting bad. Like you see somebody down the news, you know, you was just like now I see what it's almost everything thing now. And it's sad that it's becoming a regular thing. You know that people are dying, especially
Wow.
teens. Like, it's becoming a regular thing. It's sad.
shocking reality.
It's sad. That's why I'm trying to get as far from New Orleans as possible when I can. Like I said, all the schools that's all for football, they're in Louisiana, but I won't be in Louisiana anymore after this. It's heartbreaking. You're scared to step outside your house and go somewhere with your friends and have fun. Like my mom and my sisters went to go watch Little Mermaid in the beginning of this week. They couldn't watch it because some team pulled the fire alarm, so they shut down the whole movie. Like that's just terrible. You can't even go watch a movie because some stupid kid won't pull a fire alarm and make jokes about it. Like that's not funny. People that die in fire. So it just it happens everywhere. But I'm just trying to get away from Louisiana, especially New Orleans.
Wow.
There's nothing down here for me. Honestly.
Damn, so you said it already. You feel the same way about it. You feel that way. You feel that way.
Yo,
We going to Houston, huh, lads?
I
Big
like.
YouTube
I
house.
feel like it's just in New Orleans. I feel like if you go like to Shreveport or Covington or Baton Rouge, I feel like it's a little bit better. When it comes to college, I don't think you got to go like to Maryland or something.
Oh, yeah,
I feel
sure.
like you could just
Yeah,
LA Tech, UL, Southeastern,
Also,
Southern.
I feel like especially and like if I ever have on my own restaurant chain, I don't think, and New Orleans. I love New Orleans to death, so I'll probably open up a restaurant down there. But I'll move somewhere and start somewhere else. There's a lot of hate in this world. Robbing people, robbing stores, restaurants. And I don't want my place to get robbed. So, I'll probably go to Houston, Atlanta, just to start up. And I may move restaurant back down. It's sad that you have to. It's just terrible.
Damn, you feel that same way, Taylor? How you feel about that?
I feel like I'm gonna miss the food. I am. I'm gonna miss the culture. I'm gonna miss everything about New Orleans. But it's not the same place.
They got it, takes it up.
You don't think it's the same place?
Not for anybody.
So do you feel the same way Kobe just said, how now at one point it was shocking when you saw teams dying like they were dying, and now do you look at it the same way, like, man, it's just something that's happening every day in the city?
Yeah, like once I lost my friend to gun violence, after that it just was like, it's sad, but it's whatever now.
It's just, now that was somebody you went to school with?
Mhm.
Wow. It was female, male,
He was a dude.
dude, and it was something. Did it happen at the school or was it outside?
It was in the east.
Oh wow,
He was walking from basketball practice.
wow, damn. And that was recently. How long ago was that?
That happened in 10th grade, but it's still something to think about.
Maybe that's something to think
It's
about.
terrible. The whole world knows about New Orleans. Like I was at a Alabama State visit, and there's a lady. She wasn't from New Orleans, but she was like in a little small city in Louisiana. She said he used to visit New Orleans for Mardi Gras and stuff, and like they used to have fun. And she said I haven't been she said after Katrina I haven't been back. And she said, so like, is it really true about the killing and stuff? I said, you want the truth or you want the lie? She's like, I want the truth. I said, it's terrible. I wouldn't come. I was like, for the sake of your life, I wouldn't come. People won't come for tourism, Mardi Gras, and all that. But she was like, I love Mardi Gras. I love the talk about it. She was like, I've been hearing it. She says all over TikTok. She said, I watch TikTok about New Orleans and all the killing and stuff. So I was like, this is the truth and no lie.
Wow.
So like that's just even the whole world hearing about it. I think the lady is actually from Tallahassee,
Wow.
Tallahassee, Florida.
Yeah,
So- wow. So
That's
man,
what I'm trying to do.
that's what you're trying to go.
Tallahassee.
Wow. I ain't think y'all felt the same way.
Now you can see it, like you drive down like the interstate in New Orleans, the streets are dirty. You get this next state.
Yeah, that's one thing too. Like I don't really like the streets too much.
Orlando is beautiful, and like I'm like, now mind you, Orlando has more like income with the parks and stuff, but like we have income too, and the way these streets are is terrible. You hit a bump every road. Like
I'm gonna be driving a Hellcat in a couple years, so I need to make sure my Hellcat is on good.
you gotta get it raised.
I'm not getting it. I want it low.
You want to look to the ground?
I
Like?
want it low, not low, but like low. Where I'm,
What type of rims you want? That?
the stock rims.
Stock.
But, when I'm going down the street, I don't want to sink into a hole that had to come back up.
I want to
I get out
buy
my
this
car.
Hellcat for you.
I'm gonna buy it.
You go.
I'm gonna buy it used though, so I can get a little cheap.
You gonna buy it up, man?
60K. Probably buy it off Facebook,
eBay.
my Amazon. Might trade in some food stamps for it. Might take EBT.
Little Wayfair.
I feel like a lifetime EBT is worth a Hellcat.
God damn.
Give me your Hellcat and I'll give you lifetime EBT. You're fine.
The food stamp, right?
Groceries free for life.
Now, you know what? We're going to end this on that. He told about some dang on EBT card. Man.
Okay. Or scat. I'm good with a scat because I don't need that much power. I don't wreck. I'm a professional driver, but I ain't that.
What you drive? What you be driving? That Cadillac?
The Escalade.
Yeah.
That Escalade over there. He got an Escalade Tahoe.
But, so, you know what? So, I'm lost for words right now.
You're hilarious.
Yeah, this
Yeah, Cole, what
dude,
you
yeah.
drive?
Huh?
What you drive?
Kia Optima.
What you drive?
The V8.
What you drive, B?
Huh?
What you drive?
You know what I drive.
I don't know what you drive. You got to what you drive.
I'm not about to sit there and play this game with you. You know what
Put
I
the camera on the
drive.
Tahoe. So we got a Tahoe over there, tinted windows. We can't even drive with tinted windows because you know it's dangerous out here.
Look here, man. We about to get this dude here always in the conversation all wrong, weird and wrong.
Honest though.
So we about to get out of here, man. I want to thank y'all for coming sit down. Thank y'all for giving. So look, man, y'all go out there, enjoy college, do y'all thing. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy it first and foremost. Enjoy it. Go out there and just get in for what it's worth. Like I always tell you, they using you, you use them and get an education. You know what I'm saying? So go out there, enjoy yourselves. Make sure y'all already know. Y'all just sat here and told me y'all know to stay out of trouble.
Right.
But I know y'all gonna be out there. Y'all gonna be unsupervised. So, you know, I'm not saying y'all gonna go out there and make all kind of
Live it up, but we don't have conversations.
yeah, exactly. Live it up, but have common sense. You know what I'm saying? So enjoy yourselves. Thank y'all for coming sit on the porch. Y'all, I told y'all, all teams are not out here doing crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I
We
didn't say all that. I just know that certain stuff to stay away from. But I ain't
Yeah, I mean,
No, that should be getting lit sometimes.
lit, you know what I'm saying?
yeet.
I ain't gonna make it seem like I'm a good girl.
Oh my God! Why? Oh.
Hey,
But I'm 95% good. I'm 95%.
Yeah, I
good.
don't get in trouble.
He like 70%
good or bad?
good, 30% kind of bad.
What you is? You 100%?
Nah.
You make mistakes, you know.
I'm actually like 98% good, 2% bad.
No, he's 70%.
2%.
You know about him. You know
You don't know that about me.
You know about him. About 70%.
Chill, man. No, not on the podcast.
I ain't even saying that. I'm just
Cut the
saying.
camera, cut the mic.
So you know,
cut.
they got kids out here actually doing something. These kids are headed off to college. They're high school graduates. And look, we thinking they doing it for us, but you heard 4 different people say they were really doing it for themselves. They did it for themselves. Then they said, hey, I made it this far, I might as well complete it. You know what I'm saying? And they headed off to college, and they all got dreams and ambitions of what they want to do. So, hey, they doing it. So you can't say it can't be done. They are doing it. They're showing everybody they're doing it. And I just want to congratulate them all and thank them for coming to sit on the porch. And man, look, it can be done. That's all we have to say. It can be done. So all y'all, if people wanted to follow y'all or anything, do y'all have any hashtags or Instagrams or whatever that y'all want?
Lance Jo.6 Instagram spam account LJSMI. Yeah, Lance.50 on Snapchat. Lance DLS23 on Twitter.
Mine is a little complicated, so I'm gonna just send it to you. You're gonna put in the comments, you know.
That little caption.
Mine a little complicated. Like, I'm gonna tell the truth. I don't even know mine for real.
Yes, you do. What is Motion Man? What?
That's the spam.
That's the spam.
Why we add the spam? Man? I'll get y'all, man. He tripping. I'm not getting y'all spam.
Motion Man Dan.
Yeah,
Oh, is it you stay, huh?
I don't know.
No, you know.
Oh, you about to get it right now.
I got y'all for sure. I got y'all for sure. I feel bad. I'm the only one that don't know my thing. Pull up.
It's Kobe.
No, it's not.
Oh, you changed it. It's K9LBC.
You know it better than me.
Something like
I
that.
got y'all. Look, it's K9 LBY C9. Got y'all. K9 LBY C9. Follow
Very
that.
complicated.
You want to help me pick that
No,
name?
that was K.
See these two here.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
We should have. If K was down here, would have had K in there too. He probably would be able to fit. He's 6'8".
Yeah, he probably had to put him up there. Yeah, on top of the roof, on the roof. Not on the roof.
But people
What
can
happened
get
to you
you.
dangling down?
Yeah.
Princess K _150.
Gotcha, man. Look, go follow these kids, man. And look, they doing some amazing things, man. They doing some amazing things. Watch these kids go another 4 years and make it through and do something big. Hopefully they come back to the city and say, you know what, I'm gonna make a change in my neighborhood. So so thank y'all for coming out again. On the Porch Podcast, On the Porch with D and Crew on the YouTube page. Go check us out. This show here gonna air next week. And we see what happens, man. Y'all ready for it next week?
Yeah, I'm gonna blow up for sure. We'll get a blue check next week.
We got that blue check.
Blue check.
Verification.
Verification.
Make sure y'all follow me. I only got 500 followers. So,
He's just capping. Got more than me. My
Kobe got like 4,000 followers. I don't know who be following him. He probably be having me.
Yeah, we're gonna be going WGNO, the news. Hit us up.
We gone. We out this thing, man. These kids here, man. We out.
Jesus Christ.
You got the key. Yeah, man.